So a few thoughts this morning for the lunch packers in the room. First one is this: lunch packers are often nameless. Lunch packers are often nameless. So it's interesting about this story. Nowhere in the story do we even hear the name of the boy. So some translations, they'll use the term lad, and some people will tell you that if you really study that, that could signify different things. I'm going for my master's in seminary right now, so anytime you read everything, they want to know what the word is. So they're really hunting it down. In seminary, we go through every lexicon we can to find out what things mean. But even in the most in-depth study, very little is able to be identified about the name of this boy. But even less is about the person that packed the lunch for him. And so it's one thing to not be named, but get this, the lunch packer is not even mentioned. And are we willing to go and to make an investment in the next generation in such a way that we may not only not be named, and we may not be thanked, but we may not even be mentioned? Because I am convinced of this: the things that will gain the applause of heaven will often never even be seen by man. The things that will gain heaven's applause are the things that often man will never see. It's showing up to pray. Like, I got to pray with the prayer team this morning, and they blessed me so much. Like, it was the best thing ever. Like, I texted my wife afterwards. I thought it was so great. Like, my heart was so full. But it's when you show up and you pray for the next generation. It's giving in that miracle offering to send a kid to camp. Hey, I was the person whose parents didn't pay for them to go to camp. That just wasn't on the radar for us. And so it took a church family to give an offering, to make that investment in my life, for me to get to go and encounter Jesus, for him to get to speak to me at camp about the call of God that was on my life. It was people that packed a lunch. And we have to know that sometimes it's showing up. It's packing a shoebox for Christmas. It's giving in the Thanksgiving giveaway. It's helping in kids' church or showing up to connect with students. It's serving in the food pantry, whatever that may look like. It is often the things that are unseen that will gain heaven's applause. And that's what lunch packers do. They say, that's okay. You don't have to mention my name. You don't even have to recognize that I was there, but I'm here to pack a lunch. I'm going to send someone on into the destiny that God has for them. So the first one's that.